Hi, so now in this lecture, I'm going to show you how to create your service gig on Fiverr. So let's get back into Fiverr. And I am going to go to my gigs. And I'm going to show you a cool tool today that you can use to do graphic designs. The name of this tool is Canva. I'm going to go into canva.com and it is, I don't know, it's just the coolest graphic design tool that you can have to make the most money you can think of without using, um, you know, without using Photoshop or any of these other professional graphic design tools. There is a free version to Canva. I have the pro version, but the free version gives you just as much. The only difference with the pro version, there are certain features and things that you'll get, and you have more template options, but you can always start with the free version. So I am going to create a gig image from Fiverr, and I think the custom size is five is it 580, I believe, by 330. And you're going to click create a new design. I think I'm going to do a mini course showing you a complete overview of using Canva because it is a definitely go-to tool. Now, you can always go through on Canva and use a template. So before I do this, let me show you. Let me just go through this. Let me do this. Let me make it fun. So on Canva, Canva provides you with templates of just about anything you can think of. So on templates, look at this. If you want to do Instagram stories, Instagram posts, Facebook posts, we can go on personal invitations, cards, resumes, postcards, t-shirts. We can do business presentations, website logos, posters, flyers, infographics, brochures, educational tools if you want to use lesson plans, classroom decor kits, certificates. Canva is your go-to for all these things. And this is why I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing a quick mini course of this, because you can start with Canva and just offer a particular service. Let's say you're going to offer a service to do flyers. But today we're going to be making our gig image. So let's get back to that. I just wanted you to see that. So when you come here, I'm going to click on custom size because Fiverr has its own dimensions that they accept for doing the images. It's 580 by 330. So we're going to click on that and we're going to start from there. All right. So I usually start from a blank image because I just do. On the left corner here is where you have your color options, and the color options is for your background. I don't know why I like black, but I love black. But let's say I'm going to do the white background. Now remember, you have your document colors here where you can always play around and create your own colors. And if you have your color code, this is where you type your color code. And a lot of people work with color codes. After a while, you learn how to do that. Okay, so let's say this is my color that I want to work with. If you notice on the left drop down corner here, you have templates. We're not going to use templates because I'm working with a blank sheet. You have elements, and this is pretty cool because if you want to add, let's say, shapes, photos, Canva gives you options of stock photos. And this is very important because a lot of these things that you do, especially if you're going to sell to a client, you cannot just go on Google, download a picture and use it because there's copyright issues there. So it's always good to use a tool or use sites that give you stock free photos. Okay. And Canva is one of them. All right. So what I'm going to do is just going to do something simple. Let's say we are doing a Gig image for virtual assistant. So let's do that. I'm just going to put an image on here really quick. All you have to do is hover your mouse over the dots at the ends to extend the image. That's one way of doing it if you want to do it like that. Or let me show you the other way. If you want to just slowly bring it over, it literally wraps it around the complete sheet, which is so cool, right? So you don't have to use that, but that's what I want to use today. I'm just going to use the large text. I'm going to say professional virtual assistant. I'm going to do it like that. Remember, when you start working out for yourself, you'll be able to play around with the fonts. You find the fonts here, you can change it. If you can see, it changes almost immediately. I'm telling you, I don't want to get, overexcited on Canva today because I'm teaching you, but as soon as you start to use it, I'm going to have it in the resources file. I'm giving you everything, all my nuggets. So professional virtual assistant, and up here, you have the options. Oh, hang on. Okay, up here you have the options of using bullets if you want to. So I'm just going to use bullets. Let's say I'm going to do data entry. I always advise to give your clients an idea of what you offer. Okay. Copyright, let's say telephone calls. And this is just you listing what you want to offer to your client. Web research. Did I spell that right? No. Web research. And let's say social media, because that's a big one. And transcription. If you love to type, transcription is a go-to. All you have to do is click outside the box so you can move it. And I'm going to move it over here. When you're doing your gig description, it's very important for you to use fonts that are easy to read. You do not want clients to have issues trying to read what you're selling. So I'm going to make these bold. So I'm going to go over here, click the B. I want to make it a little bit bigger. I'm doing this really fast for you. I add my images to literally all my services. So let me just show you an example. If you wanted to add an image and you don't already have it, all you have to do is go here and click device and take the image from whatever file you have on your computer. I already have images of myself on here, so I'm just gonna quickly grab an image of myself. I don't know which one. Let me use that one. And the reason I'm using this one because I want to show you something cool. I want to show you a really cool tool. Now look at this image. It has a background and the background does not match with my background. And I don't want it to show because I took this picture in my house. Now, because I have the pro version, I want to show you this. I have the pro version, so I can remove the background by just clicking that button. But don't you worry. If you do not have the pro version, you don't need it. I'm going to show you a tool that you can use to remove this very background without having the pro version. Now, if you notice, the background is gone. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to elements. I hope I'm not going fast, but if I am, forgive me. Remember, you can always come back to the video. I want to put this picture in here so it looks better. See? So if I wanted to add my image, this is what I would do. You can always see we have different elements. You can put it in this, which I don't want. But on Canva, you have so many options of things that you can do. So if I want it, all I have to do is this. If I was doing it on a better day, I would choose another picture where the computer is more here and I'd put myself into the computer screen. You know what I mean? So this is here. It is not the best of what I will do, but I'm going to download it so you can see how we do it. So we're going to download it in JPEG. For Fiverr, you can do JPEG or PNG, but I just prefer to use JPEG. I'm going to download this image. And while that's downloading, let me show you that tool that I was talking about. This tool to remove images is remove.bg. This is also going to be in the resources file. Now, if you have an image while you're doing graphic design or anything for yourself, all you need to do is come to this app, which is the coolest app ever. And I'm going to show you if I can find an image of myself. I hope I can really quickly with a background. Okay, here's one. So all you need to do is upload the image. And when it's uploaded, all you have to do, make sure it's there, is click on remove background. And look at that. It's already gone. And all you need to do is download it. See, it's downloaded right here. Save it to your computer and use it wherever you want to use it. Now that is a super cool tool, right? Okay, so now back to business. We are going to download the image that I used for, oh, here it is, for a gig. Hang on, you gotta go away. Okay, here we go, it's gone. All right, so we're gonna download this right here, and we're gonna go back to Fiverr. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to Fiverr. Now that we've done that, we're gonna start setting up our gig, service gig. So Fiverr already has I will typed out for you. If you notice, it's there already highlighted, I will. So I'm just gonna put be your virtual assistant. And all you have to do is come down here and choose what category suits you. I am gonna choose digital marketing and social media advertising. And let's say it suggests, which is pretty cool with Fiverr, it suggests the categories that works for you. So since it suggests that, I am going to choose business and virtual assistant. And the reason why I do this is it makes you more discoverable when buyers come on Fiverr and are typing to find you. I just prefer to choose what they recommend. Service type, administration, but you can put call center and call in, especially if you're doing telephone calls. Let me put administration for that one. It's going to ask the language. For me, it's English. So I'm going to click English here and continue scrolling down. Search tags. Search tags, it's super important when you're setting up your gig service on Fiverr. And search tag means exactly what it says. When a buyer is searching on Fiverr, you want to use keywords that is feasible to the service that you're offering so your gig service pops up. So for me, remember what we said we were going to do? We're going to do data entry. You want to make sure that these are here. You get a maximum of 5 tags that you can use. So we had telephone as well. So I'm going to do telephone calls. I think we had web research. So this is what you want to do. You want to add these things that you know is feasible to what you are going to do. I want to see what else I had. Okay, I had social media transcription. Okay, so let's go back to that. So I'm going to put social media. And I have one more to do, transcription. That means anyone who comes on there, on Fiverr, and types any one of these keywords, your gig more than likely is going to pop up, and you want to make your gig discoverable. And that's important. Now we are at scope and pricing. For me, a lot of people just work with a basic package. When you're just starting out, you can. But do you remember in prices and packages lecture that I did with you? I want you to follow that because it's better for you if you offer your clients more than one options. Okay, so you can unlock your potential revenue with all 3 packages. You can do that. But if you just want to start simple, if you're really nervous about something, that's fine. So you can say virtual assistant starter. I just use starter. You can call it anything. You can name your packages anything you want to do. So you can just write down here, I will be your virtual assistant. for 24 hours if you want to do that. And this is a starter package. Or if you just want to put, I will be your virtual assistant starting at you can put $20 per hour. I'm just showing you examples of what you can do. Okay? Down here, delivery time, you can put 1 day, 2 day, whatever you want to start at. Because at the end of the day, when you're communicating with your client, you can renegotiate all of these terms. Okay? Travel planning, if you're not going to do any of those, do not click it. You don't need to click anything, especially if you're not sure what you're going to do. You don't need to add additional hours, but these are for extra services. So if you wanted to add an extra service, if somebody wanted to add additional hours, you charge extra for that. So you would click this and add that. And it's the same thing for everything else down here. Okay? And the cool thing about it, Fiverr now offers subscriptions. It is in beta testing now, but Fiverr offers subscription where a client can book you for 3 months or 6 months, which means they're going to pay you upfront for 1 month. And you can choose whether you want to give them a discount for the second and the third month. I have these as some of my packages. It works for some clients, but not for all. I don't see where it increased my sales, but it's still a good option for long-term clients who wants to stick with you. But for today, I'm not going to do any of those. We're going to click save and continue. Oh, I didn't add the price. So let's add $20 here because that's what you have. Yeah, per hour for $20. So we're going to put it there. Okay, we're going to click save and continue. Now remember, as soon as you get your feet wet in Fiverr, I want you to come back to this, which you can come back anytime, and always do the 3-tier packages for your clients. Now description, this is like writing a resume. So let's see where you start. I am just a chirpy person, so say, hi, thank you for viewing my gig. You are in the right place. If you are overwhelmed and need professional, that's just how I do my stuff. So by the time somebody speaks to me, they're like, "Ooh, I liked your gig description." You know what I mean? And then you start by saying, I have, let's say, over 5 years. I'm just giving an example. Experience as human resource. Or you can put customer service, whatever your experience was. That's what I want to put you. And I bring professional, efficient, and on-time service. Please see my gig. You can put, if you have the 3-tier, then you can say, please see your gig packages for whatever you have to, to offer. Or down here, you can put, I offer. Then you can use the bullets and put data entry. You just want to make it to look good. Web research. I can't spell anymore. That's weird. Telephone calls. What else did we have? I keep forgetting what we had. Okay, let's see. We had telephone calls, copyright, transcription, social media. So let's do that. So we want to add everything. Copyright, social media, transcription. Please send me a message before booking an order to discuss your needs. And that's it. There are a couple stuff that's not spelled correctly. Let me correct that really fast. Okay. It drives me crazy if it's not spelled correctly. There you go. Okay, you can always add frequently asked questions. That's fact. If you want to, I don't most of the time. So you click save and continue. we're almost done with setting up our first gig service. Now we are at requirements. Now, requirements is pretty simple. All you need to do is say, please add all necessary requirements to start. Now you can just add this to all your gigs. Okay, must add at least one requirement. Okay, get in form of, okay, attachment. That's fine. And save and continue. Oh, I need to add that. Okay, save and continue. I hope you're following me so far. Okay, so this is the exciting part. Remember that gig picture that we added? We're going to click browse because we're now in gig gallery. This is what people are going to see. So we're going to come here to find that gig image that I created that I don't remember what I named. Okay, professional. Okay, the name of it is professional. Here it is. Okay, so we're going to click open. Please try one. Oh, I'm at video. My bad. I should be here. I should be here. You can always add a video. Most people add videos and it's really cool for you to do. 550 by 370. Do you see that? Okay, so I want to reiterate something. The actual image for Fiverr is 550 by 370. So this is a quick trick for you to see. We're going to come back to Canva and we're going to change. All we have to do is click resize 550 by 370. We're going to click copy and resize and we're going to save it again. Okay. That was a good lesson for all of us. I forgot what it was. And when you resize, all you have to do is see if you need to change anything, which in our case we don't. We're going to save it again as JPEG and we're going to run with it. We're going to download it again, okay? And go back to Fiverr to set it up. Okay, so we did the resize on Canva and we are now back on Fiverr. And we've added our image. So all we're going to do is click save and continue. If you notice, you can add more images. You have the option of adding 2 more images. You can add a video. You can always do a video of yourself. You can introduce yourself. You can do a video of yourself. Make sure you're dressed properly. You're just going to show your top half and say, hi, I'm Nikki. I'll be your virtual assistant and I'm going to be offering these services and these services. And you can add that video right here. And buyers like myself, I like to see that. Sometimes it allows you to see the personality of the person. So what we're going to do now that we're done with that, we're going to click save and continue. And you're almost there. Complete the following requirements to start selling. Now with Virtual Assistant, they ask you to complete an English test, but it's super easy to do. You don't worry yourself. And all you need to do is click publish gig. You have to click publish gig for it to become live. Let me just click it. I can delete it afterwards. So I'm going to click publish gig. You did it. Your gig is now live. Let's get the word out to boost your sales. And I'm glad I did this because see how easy it is? This link is what you use to save to your social media. If you had already linked your Facebook, your Twitter, or your LinkedIn account, all you need to do is click here, and what it's going to do is save it. Just send it directly to these platforms. If you did not, all you need to do is click on the link here to copy it, and you post it on every social media you want to. Isn't that super cool? So you are now done. You are absolutely done. Take your gig to the next level. Take courses tailored to your professional needs. These are courses that you can take. You don't have to. It's going to appear on your profile. If you do, it just makes it look like you're really super professional. But take your time and ooze into it. You are now a professional, published freelancer as a virtual assistant. Now, we did it.